What's up, Chad? What's up, y'all? I'm just gonna let a couple people come in. I'm on my lunch break. It's supposed to be 60 degrees today. So I was like, let me get my little good walk in downtown Detroit. You know, it's bustling and hustling, honey. I'm gonna let a couple y'all come in. I know sometimes it takes a little minute for people to get like notifications and stuff. I had the intention of, mm, I look rough. Um, Okay, there's people in here. Hey, Wildcard. If you can hear me and it's not like a bunch of background noise and wind in the background, put a one in the chat for me. Hey, Londa. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Hmm. Hey, Miss Cruiser. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a bunch of background noise because a lot of people don't realize this about me. I'm a perfectionist. That's why I have had a struggle coming live and stuff like that. So, um, did y'all watch that interview last night? Well, that collaboration, because it wasn't an interview. Like Cruiser had said, it never gave an interview. It gave collaboration because it was no questions being the questions that was being asked was it was given what is going on. That was a train wreck. I'm gonna be honest. I know I'm gonna get in trouble for some of the things I'm gonna say, but I'm not one to miss my words and don't nobody pay my bills. So I'm gonna say what I wanna say. But that was a train wreck. Hey, Jack. Hey, there go my friend. Listen, y'all, before I get started in on the case, my friend Devin is in this chat, and he had gave me his camera. He had bought a camera, nice Sony camera, and I had looked it up because I was like, I kind of need another one because I want to do like more stuff at the house or whatever. And I looked it up on there. I was like, this camera is $500, and he gave it to me because he didn't want it. That's just the type of blessings that God is giving me, and I'm so happy. And Devin and me been friends for like 6 or 7 years. He's from Florida. But anyways, so shout out to my friend. Hey Nicole. He got a couple good questions in, but Cruiser, my thing is I hope I don't start huffing and puffing. I got this waist trainer on. But my thing is I wish Bishop Jordan would have just done he had did a statement during the first couple minutes of the interview. He should have just posted that statement to his own personal page or something, like read it aloud and kept it moving. Because after a while, I think I pretty much figured that he was trying to, you know, get his public perception or persona justified in this case. But honestly, truly, it wasn't given. It wasn't given. It's giving stick up all of them. It was giving cringe. It was giving y'all doing way too much. Some people are probably like, well, why he ain't go to St. James? He has a good relationship with St. James. Just like with William, I feel like St. James and William both have too much of a connection to the story for it to be effective. I don't think he should have went to either one. If he was going to go to a vlogger or something like that, he probably should have went to a secular one, a secular vlogger. Oh, child, they don't let these doggone trolls up in here. No, no, Nicole. Put is I think Wild Card is a friend to the show. I think they're a friend to the show. I don't know. I think you might have got the wrong person. I don't know. But yeah, it was giving cringe. But yeah, I wish he would have gotten maybe a secular vlogger. But let's talk about William real quick. So everybody's pretty much saying, William is a loose cannon. Look, William was off his rails. Okay, I thought so, Nicole. We sorry about that wild card. I hope you can still see the chat. But um, yeah, everybody's saying that William was off his rails yesterday, and he was. Let's be clear, because I was listening to I had listened to like the tail, like the middle of the interview yesterday when it was on. And then I went back just now a couple hours ago and listened to like the first half or so. Yeah. William, oh Jesus. This is why I wouldn't do nothing like that. If it's something serious, I don't mind trying to do like little small projects with friends, but I'm not doing no whole powwow with no friend. Mm-mm. Because William kept interrupting him. And I don't think Bishop Jordan was even emotionally able to even really conduct a proper interview, what have you. But William wasn't able to read the room when it came down to Bishop Jordan because he just kept interrupting and kept adding in all these points. And, it was just, it was cringe. It was a cringy interview. So I was just surprised. I was really surprised that happened. If I was Bishop Jordan, I would have got up and walked off. Because listen, I would have got up, ended the stream, y'all, and went on about my day. About 10 minutes into the interview, I would have moved on with my day because that was too much. Ooh. Um, Now what else? What else I wanted to talk about? Because why is y'all so listen, half of the men that's over here in this sector, you know, half of them are already over half probably. And it's like, why are y'all so caught up in it? Why are y'all so? I'm legit confused. Maybe because I don't know. It don't really matter to me like that. Justin and him was wrestling and stuff like that. It don't mean most guys. I always thought they like to horseplay and play around and stuff like that. I thought most guys did that. I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of straight friends. I have some, but so I'm confused why people make it such a big deal to kiki and laugh because I was watching one content creator this morning and I was just like, they just, oh, I'm a karate or he a karate. Oh my God. I'm like, okay, even if hypothetically Bishop Jordan and Justin Edwards had some sort of relations, which they both deny, let's be clear. Hypothetically, even if they did, what does it matter to you? That's what I'm just trying to figure out. You being a homosexual male that does not go to church, wasn't even raised in the church, why does it even matter to you what they do, what they've done? You're not involved. See, Londa says most straight guys do not. I've never seen my husband or brother wrestle with another dude. I've seen it. It's just like one of those things where some guys, let me say that, some guys like to slap each other on the behind. They're doing everything but telling the truth, child. I ain't look, my name is Bennett. I ain't in it. I'm not finna be John Doe number nothing. You're not getting it out of me, honey. You are not getting it out of me. So listen, make sure that you. I forgot to mention. Make sure you go and watch my video from yesterday that I did. That I took a little bit of time to do some research on. Um, Talking about like court procedures and the litigation and things of that nature, and how some people need to protect themselves, from running their damn mouth. Too many people running their mouth just aimlessly. So make sure you go and watch that video that I had posted yesterday. Um, what else? Millennial Mondays will be back on tonight. We got a couple things we're gonna talk about. I think we're gonna talk about Candace Owens. I want to bring Bishop Rubin because he did something stupid. Again, he's always doing stupid stuff. Um, what else? What else? What else? Hey, just so me and me. Just being so mean. Oh my God. Hey James, hey LT. You know what? See, this is why we the people like Cruiser. We the people like Cruiser, cause she the one that will go over there reading all them legal paperwork and documents. Thanks, Devin, if you still listening to me. But what was I gonna say? See, Cruiser, she's a good intermediary. She'll go over there, listen to all them little documents, read all them documents real good for you. That's the best place to get your cliff notes. And what I really like about Cruiser is that she leaves a lot of the emotionalism out of it because that's what's getting a lot of y'all in trouble. Honestly, truly, is y'all get too emotional. Like, bro, chill. If you are not in the situation one on one, if this ain't your like, if it's not affecting your personal life, don't run this into the ground. And I'm not gonna do it either because I'm about to get off of here in a minute. But don't keep running this stuff into the ground. And then y'all get emotionally tied to these situations. Cruiser, she just wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I consider everybody's blah blah blah. She don't like to be called out. Please don't press her. She will get you together. I like that side. I when she started going off, I'm like, eat that. She goes off. But yeah, she's very much unbiased. Like Katrina said, very much unbiased, straight to the point. She also don't be on there for because okay, I feel like as a halftime content creator, halftime um, consumer myself, I feel like I don't got no hour and a half. Like that stuff that William and Bishop Jordan did yesterday, them 3 hours. I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm about to sit here and watch all of this. I probably made it through like hour two, and that was on the turbo mode. I'm like, I'm not about to sit here, and that was just so I can come on here and have a couple talking points for this. Um, oh, it's one more thing I wanted to bring up about William, but I'm gonna come back to it. Okay, so, but I feel like we don't be having all that time to sit there and listen to y'all. Like, if we on St. James per se, for like, um, if we on St. James in the Patreon and we, feeling the breeze or whatever, shooting the breeze rather, and we just having a good dialogue or whatever, it's our community. That's one thing, but it's just like if you breaking out a story, you do not need to be on there for an hour and a half. Hey, yours truly. It was way too slow. But see, Cruisers has something to lose. Some of these people don't have nothing to lose. That's why they up there, John Doe number 11 through 15. And we the people are like, we try. Don't come asking for no cash app star. That's all I gotta say. Do not ask me for shit. Okay, it's one more thing I wanted to bring up about William. So I hope I'm like when I play this back, I hope I'm not like breathing all heavy and stuff. I don't even got my wired headphones. These beats, they make some funny noises. But anyway, last thing about William, was it me or did it seem like William had an ulterior motive? And I'm not just talking about well let me get away because this that bodega be having all that loud music. But it seemed like William be like William came on there yesterday with an ulterior motive. Like, y'all you knew about that situation with Larry and Buddha or Larry and Vincent. And that's how it felt to me. It felt like Bishop Jordan, well, he made your friend. That's why I had this video originally titled Broken Heart Again. Another lesson learned. I mean, if we be honest, like everybody has ulterior motives. Like if we just be brutally honest, like you rarely find people that genuinely are connected to each other where it's like, okay, we're just like just good friends. We've been friends since kindergarten. Woo, woo, woo. You rarely see that anymore. Like everybody, you there's some business or power dynamic. You look good, I want to look good. There, like that's everybody has that, and I feel like William was definitely displaying that. And I want to reiterate that whole thing where it was like, I don't think y'all friends. Y'all might have a friendly partnership or a friendly business acumen, but y'all not necessarily friends because, like, again, William did not read the room when it came down to Bishop Jordan. He kept cutting them off. He didn't say, well, let me just ask you a hour worth of questions so we can move on and we can end this live. And then also, Bishop Jordan saw that everybody ain't your friend. Y'all are more of acquaintances, y'all more business partners, or whatever have you, investee, investor. Um, I think he saw that with this whole call gate, voicemail gate, recording gate, cassette tape gate. That's what we're gonna name it. It's about to be this whole saga is about to be cassette tape gate because that's what y'all done took it back to the 90s when we was still having them little small cassette tapes for the voicemail. So I think Bishop Jordan really saw that you have to be very wise about who you call your friend. Hey Breezy. You know what, Katrina? And then okay. So this is my last point before I get off of here. Um, I don't okay. On the surface, I'm like, I don't understand why Bishop Jordan is having this conversation with William. That's just on the surface, right? But when I sat down and I thought about it, and I know, I kind of tend to, even though me and Bishop Jordan don't have like any sort of relationship at all. Um, but anyways, but I kind of agree more with his side. So, um, but again, I'm not vouching for nobody. Ain't nobody paid me because I say what I want to say within reason, within the law, the guise of the law. I don't come on here. Yeah, he did it. No, no. Um, but yeah, it seemed like to me once I sat down and I thought about it and I was watching the video back, I think his intention was I want to like flush out everything. I want to flush out like all the rumors, all the things, but I just don't think it was effective because I don't think he emotionally or spiritually was there enough. Because he did look like just his energy like was just down bad. It gave down bad, it gave stressed out, it gave drama, no more drama. So I think that was his intention was like, I'm gonna get it. Not necessarily get ahead of it, but how do I want to word this? It's hard. Okay, this is what he said. I think he said to himself like, God is gonna show up and be glorified in this, and it's still possible that God will be glorified in his case. But I feel like he just kind of didn't mentally prepare himself because he relied on the wings of Jesus, for lack of better terms. I think he just kind of relied on his Christian faith and things of that nature that kind of like guide him through his interview. And I think he needed to be a little bit more mentally prepared and a little bit more spiritually protected in order to deal with William McCray, because it was like all over the place. And usually Bishop Jordan seems like, based off of the other videos that I've seen, it seems like Bishop Jordan tends to have more of a authority figure or a father figure, even though I think, yeah, William and him are not that far in age. No, they're about 20 years age difference. So yeah, he still has that father figure authority over William when William gets too far left. But yesterday it just wasn't there because I think he was drained. So I think he should have just waited. Yeah, you trust the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. Yes, but it just, I don't know. I don't know. It ain't none of my business. All I'm saying is make sure you tune in to Millennial Mondays at 8 o'clock. So, but again, I want to make sure that, if you haven't, go and watch the video that I posted yesterday. Talking about little, oh my God, this is stuff, I need to start writing stuff down. So, this is the last thing I'm going to say. So, um, it was one thing I had left out about yesterday's video. I was talking about the whole being served thing. Um, I feel like some of these vloggers, because we were talking about being served by publication. Oh, and make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on socials. Well, I feel like that whole like being served by publication thing, and us as everyday people not understanding fully like all concepts of law, especially when it comes down to different jurisdictions and all of this and that. I feel like some of these people, since they already have acknowledged the court case online, I feel like some of them may end up in court, like actually being served. All they're going to have to do is just be like, oh, okay, here we got a video of this person saying I was sued allegedly, or, because allegedly is not a legal term that will protect you in all cases. I think y'all even admitting that you acknowledge the case. Hey, St. James. I think people admitting that they even acknowledge the case even happened will be just them being served. So y'all girls, you better watch out. Some guys are only about that thing. Look, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe if this is your first time. I'll be here. Hit like, and I'll see y'all later. What am I supposed to do at the end? I'm supposed to. Hi. Thank you.